It's a sad story, yeah, and it's also a hardcore story. And I hope that our stories also teach us something about who we are, where we stand, and I don't really know how to deal with all these things. We don't really know. We, in fact, don't really know anymore what to really do. Not in relationship with these kind of stories, but also like, yeah, how we all have developed as humankind. We could do a little better, I guess. Anyway, this guy says he grew up in an internat in a very cold and dark country, in a very hard system. He's around my age. He says the good and the bad are growing up in the same internat, so basically everybody...
The criminals and the law enforcement.
They grow up in the same institute. So they all know anyway who they are, what they are doing. And he explains why do they do that? Why do they grow them up?
So that without criminals there would be no need for law enforcement, he explains. Therefore they're both grown together to know their tasks and they will have to work together for the rest of their lives anyway.
So, to say it very loud, because I speak it out a little louder, Gavrila just says, he explains that this is done to keep a balance between in society. If there would be no criminals, there would be no need of law enforcement. So, as long as there is a certain amount of criminality within a certain system, the powers that be can justify their use of law enforcement. And law enforcement, I'm not talking about police here, we're talking about the Greek module of the law is hard, but it is the law. And clearly, as we see these days on the world, there are a lot of people conforming to this for whatever reason. Some because they can get that benefit, some because they are afraid, some because they cannot do differently, some because they really believe in it. Anyway, there are many motivations, pro and against is pro and then against. Anyway, so this guy, we didn't know this kind of stuff, though we could have rationally and intellectually have figured out this kind of stuff ourselves. This guy, he says he was a criminal. He's grown to be a criminal. He also claims to have had deliberately hepatitis injected in France while he was in prison, so that he can get a prison reduction. By the way, do understand that in France, the whole prison system is privately owned. Yes? So, prison is business. Criminality is business. And you can assassinate this or kill us. Now, then this is the last video we make in transport. We're just sick of how humankind is not really reacting on what's going on in the world and tries to be a little better person. I mean, like we all make our mistakes, stuff like that, but we have to, you know, we cannot just do something bad and then say like, yeah, sorry. We have to make it up for the damage that it has done. Get me another beer, by the way.